Hello! In this video I'll show how integration with SDL Studio helps to improve translation management workflow, make it more precise and smooth. Integration between Studio and BaccS is implemented via plugin which is available on the SDL App Store. You can quickly find it by the name. Currently, two versions of Studio are supported, 2017 and 2019. To make direct integration working, Studio must be running in parallel with BaccS, like that. Let's start with a list of operations supported by this integration. This list includes project creation in Studio from BaccS, import analysis results from Studio into BaccS for faster estimation of jobs, send a command from BaccS to publish projects in group share from Studio, display project progress in the list of jobs in BaccS, job creation in BaccS from Studio, invoices and quotes creation in BaccS from Studio. Let's start with operations performed from within BaccS. Imagine we have some file which is needed to be translated into several languages. It is already on our desktop. So I create a new project, go to translation project list, create a new one, select deadline, customer, PO number if any, specialization, fuzzy scheme, project name, test project. Then I have to select source language and target languages. It will be English, and for target languages I will select Spanish and Italian. Now we have to switch to Files tab. BaccS can automatically determine folder for project files. If folder name is correct, click Open Folder and it will be created on the hard drive. Then you can switch to a folder where source file is placed, and you can drag to copy or move this file to this created folder on the hard drive. It will appear here in the list. Next step is to calculate word count. In other words, I have to create a project in Studio. I click SDL Studio, create a project in Studio. A dialog appears where you can select project template, attach translation memories, term braces. Project folder will be automatically pre-selected. So if everything is correct here, I click OK, and Studio will immediately start creating a project and generate analysis files, analysis reports. After that, in Studio window, a new project will be automatically created, and in BaccS you will see a message offering to import analysis reports from generated project. I click Yes. Then analysis results window appear where I can see word counts and specify some settings for importing analysis. Then click OK, and BaccS will create 2 jobs per each language pair selected in the project. The system will automatically calculate amounts for both jobs based on customer price list. So I click Save and the job is done. Let's delete both jobs and take a situation when a project already exists in Studio and we are creating a new project in BaccS. In this case, click SDL Trados Studio, link with existing Studio project, and then select one of projects you have in Studio. When link is established, you can click SDL Trados Studio, create missing jobs. Again, the same import analysis report window will appear where you can click just OK, and the system will again create the same 2 jobs per each language pair which is included in Studio project. Take a note here that word counts in existing jobs will be overwritten. So for example, if you already have created one job for English Spanish and then click Create Missing Jobs, then the system will create the second job for English Italian and then replace word counts in the English Spanish job. Another way to work with Studio is Translation Project Management Center. It also allows you to create a project in Studio and import analysis results. I open it and I won't describe this feature now here as there is a separate video about it. I go to step 2, volumes and cat tools, and here we have two buttons: create a project in SDL Trados Studio and import analysis from SDL Trados Studio. The difference here is that analysis results will be imported only to jobs listed on the step 1. So you may have multiple languages in Studio project, but leave only few jobs here for only those languages which you need, and import analysis results only for those jobs. This time the system won't automatically create job if they are missing for language pairs which exists in Studio project. So I will close the center and won't go further and close the project. Then I can go to translation job list. You can open any individual job and import data into it from Studio. Let's open any one. Here we also have SDL Trados button, which allows us to create a project for separate job, import analysis, link it with existing project and publish it to a server. Let's establish link with existing project. I will select the same project which we have created now and then click import analysis. Workflow is absolutely identical to one used in translation projects, and the only difference here is that when you import project which includes many languages, you will need to manually remove unwanted word counts from the analysis results preview window as stated here in the red text. So for example, if I wish to leave only English-Italian word counts, I have to select English-Spanish and remove them, and then click OK and get correct word count. Some actions can also be performed from Studio. Let's switch to Studio and select our project. From here, we can also create a job in BaccS, create a quote and invoice. Let's click Create a Job. A dialog appears where I can select Customer, Currency, Specialization, Languages. Here you can select one language to create a job or leave all value, which means that multiple jobs will be created per each language pair from Studio project. I leave all, click OK, and BaccS will start creating jobs. For each created job, import analysis dialog will appear. I will just click OK for both, and two jobs will be created. Both jobs won't be automatically saved, so I can make necessary edits, check quantities, prices, and then click Save and Close on each job, and they will be added to the list of jobs. Let me delete them. And the same about quotes. I select the project in Studio, click Create a Quote, specify parameters, click OK, and a new quote will be created after importing analysis results. Quote includes as many items as the number of languages in the project. Again, make necessary edits, click Save, and then click Print to generate ready to be sent in quotation. Go back to Studio again, and if some project has already jobs which are linked with this project in BaccS, you can select it in Studio and click Create an Invoice. A new invoice will be created, and each job which is linked with this project will be added to an invoice. Again, you can make final edits in the invoice, select taxes, which can be automatically selected depending on customer settings. Click Save and Print to get invoice form, which you can export to a number of supported formats. You can email it using built-in Windows Mail Client, or you can send it using BaccS Mail Sender. So this is how integration with Trados Studio works. Idea here is to provide flexibility in choosing a way you use. It doesn't matter where you start, from Studio or from BaccS, it is always possible to get benefits from integration between CAD tool and management system and automate management processes. Thank you for watching and hope this video will help you to start using this integration faster.